नमस्ते, जय हिंद। ये है द आवारा मुसाफिर शो क्लिप्स। I really want to get to know from you what are or who are Kshetrapalas.
Okay, this is a tiered answer.
Hmm.
We have the general meaning and we have the sadhaka meaning.
Okay.
So when we say Kshetrapala, the general meaning is the protector of the Kshetra.
Hmm.
So we have Kashi, we have Kal Bhairav, who is the Kotwal. Obviously, Kal Bhairav is much more than that, but at least in that aspect of Kshetrapala, he's also there
Yeah, for Kashi.
for Kashi. We have in Jejuri, Kandoba is there.
Right. In Maharashtra.
In Maharashtra. In Madurai, we have Padanettam Padi Karupan, or the Karupan of the 18 steps. So every region has a Kshetrapalaka or Kshetrapala who protects the energy of that Kshetra. Now that is a very simplistic level of understanding. So in every Kshetra, the Kshetrapalaka is the one who determines how much punya you bring back
Okay.
from that Kshetra. Right?
Can you explain this?
Let's
little
say
more?
you go to basically you go to a Kshetra to gain punya. Kshetras, there's only two ways. You either go to Kshetras that give you punya or who remove your papa.
Okay.
Right? So how much blessings that you get from a Kshetra, it dependent upon the Kshetrapalaka.
Okay. So you took three names, right? One was Kal Bhairav in Kashi, Jejuri in Maharashtra, Karupan in Madurai. And you now said that how much punya you can take out from that Kshetra depends on the Kshetrapalakas. Can you explain in terms of these three deities? Let's say if I go to Kashi, will my punyas be more than, let's say, when I'm in Maharashtra?
So, okay, for example, in Kashi, right, there's a format. Skanda Puran mentions the format. So basically, in any Kshetra, two deities are important. Ganapati and the Kshetrapalaka, whoever the
Right.
Kshetrapalaka is. Ganapati gives you access to the Shakti of the Kshetra. Without his permission, you do not get access. That's why you have a lot of people who go on like these 5 Kshetras in 5 days kind of tourist trips. At the end of the day, they have nothing. They come back to the same old problems they have always had.
Right.
There's no change in their lives and all that because they don't have Ganesha's permission nor the Kshetrapalaka's approval. So usually when you go to a Kshetra, you have to first see Ganapati to gain permission to access that energy. And then you see the main deity. And then when you're leaving with whatever punya, benefits, blessings, the Kshetrapalaka decides. That's why you also have to see the Kshetrapalaka. He will decide where if you are worthy of those benefits. So in Kashi, that is Dundiraj Ganapati and Kal Bhairav. Now let's say in Maharashtra, when you do the Ashtavinayak Yatra, you have to go meet Kandoba in Jejuri.
Right.
Right? If not, your yatra is not complete. And I've had that thing before when I first went to Ashtavinayak Yatra. I tried to do it very, very quickly within 2 days.
Okay.
And then because I had a flight to catch. And then the people told me that, no, you have to go to Jejuri. I said, no, I don't have time. Let's go. And the car we were traveling stopped just at the bottom of Jejuri.
Okay.
I had to wait 2-3 hours until a replacement car came. And then from there, I had to go. And then I couldn't climb. I just from below, I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. The next time I come on a yatra, I will definitely come up. And then I ended up missing that flight and having to take another flight anyway. So the Kshetrapalaka determines that amount of punya. And in Madurai, you have Madurai Meenakshi Temple. You have Alagara Koil, which is one of the Divya Kshetras for Vishnu Bhaktas. There is Karupan down there. He also determines that. So that is one aspect of the Kshetrapalaka.
Right.
Or Kshetrapala. He determines how much punya you get to take back.
Okay.
Secondly, there's another meaning of Kshetrapalaka because Palakan in Tamil also means child or son.
Okay.
So he is the son of the soil or the spirit
Got
of the
it.
soil.
Oh, yeah. It makes more sense now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So he is and a lot of times even the grand temples you see in certain places, the Kshetrapalaka has been there even longer than these bigger temples. So he's been there. He's basically the soul of that place.
Right.
Right? So when people want to access that Kshetra of a great deity, you can't do that without showing your respects to the soul of that place. And once the soul starts losing its significance, the Kshetra becomes weaker.
Okay.
And Kshetra becomes weaker, things happen, invasions, the Kshetra starts losing its power. And there are also times where rival factions in history, different kings will do prayogas to weaken the Kshetrapalaka of that space before they attack that country.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a lot of stories of that happening.
Right. So, in this same context, tell me about Kashmir. Who is the Kshetrapalaka of Kashmir?
So Kashmir had a very strong Naga worship.
Okay.
They had very, very strong Naga worship, and a lot of the tribals used to worship the Nagas until the point where Kashmiri Shaivism took place. But even among the Kashmiri Shaivite people, they worshipped Batuka Bhairav a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, Batuka Bhairav was one of the main deities that they worshipped.
Got it.
Yeah.